Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Let's make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Raise that circle up high, and let's give a little stretch. One side, over to the other side, back to the middle, and bring that circle back out in front. Now it's time to sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's start with our calendar and weather chart behind me. Now, the first thing that we need to do is say the date. Now, when we say the date, we start with the month, which is up here. Do you know what the month is? That's right, the month is February. This week, we started a new month called February, and today is February 5th. So let's move our chip over from yesterday. Yesterday was February 4th, and today is February 5th. February 5th. And the year is 2021. All right, friends, it's time to count all the days that we've had so far in the month of February. Can I see your counting fingers like this? Warm them up. And let's start at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is February 5th, 2021. Now it's time to sing the Days of the Week song. And because we have 7 days in our week, we need to hold up 7 fingers like this. If you know the words, please sing along with me. Here we go. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's move down, down, down to right here. Do you know what the day was yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. Very good, friends. So if yesterday was Thursday, that means that today is Friday. Today is Friday. So tomorrow will be Saturday. Very good, friends. But let's go back to today. Let's sing Today is Friday. Will you sing with me? Here we go. Today is Friday, today is Friday, today is Friday all day long. Today is Friday, today is Friday, today is Friday all day long. And back up here at the top of the chart, we have the season. Do you know what the season is? Yes, winter. It's winter time. And depending on where you live, winter may look different. Some of you may live in a place where it's very, very cold and snowy in the winter time. But some of you may live in a place where it's warm, even in the winter time. Let's talk a little bit more about the weather. But before we do that, we need to sing our weather song. And if you know the words, sing along with me. Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? What's the weather like where you live, friends? Where I live, the weather is partly sunny or partly cloudy. The sun is popping through the clouds a little bit, but I still see some white and gray up in the sky. And look at my temperature chart. It's on blue. It's very, very cold where I live. Okay, friends, it's time to move on to the letter of the week. And because it's Friday, it will be the last day talking about this letter. Do you remember the sound that this letter makes? Let's say that together. B, b, b. This letter says b, b, b. And do you remember what letter this is called? B. You're right, friends. This is the letter B. And this is a lowercase b. B says b, b, b. Are you ready to guess what's inside of the letter and number box today? Inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter B, and I'll give you a couple of hints, and you can make a guess if you think you know what it is. Are you ready for your first clue? This is a type of an insect, and this insect flies. They like to live inside of a hive, and some of them make honey. They're black and yellow. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is a bee. Do you see the black and yellow stripes on this bumblebee? This bumblebee also has wings because it flies around and collects nectar from the flowers. B starts with the letter B. Today will also be the last day discussing this number. Do you remember what number this is? That's right, this is the number 9. Do you remember the really cool trick that I showed you about this number? Let's flip it upside down. Now it's a letter. We know this letter because we just talked about it. This is a lowercase b. But if we flip it this way, it's the number 9. Now let's see your 9 fingers. Another way that you can show 9 fingers is by holding up both hands. Wait a minute, that's too many. That's 10 fingers. But if you put down one finger, look at that. You're left with 9. 9 fingers. Will you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The number 9. Now inside of the box, I have 9 acorn tops. I'm going to lie them across the top of the box and we can count them together. Here we go. These 2 acorns are connected. So we go 1, 2. These ones are also connected. 3, 4, 5, 6. Another connected acorn. 7, 8. And one more makes 9. 9 acorn tops. This week we learned about all different ways to keep our bodies healthy and clean. Now since today is Friday, it will be our last day practicing personal hygiene. You've learned how to brush both your teeth and your hair. You learned how to blow your nose when it's runny and wash your hands. Now these skills will allow you to become more independent. And the more you practice these skills, the more comfortable you will become doing them yourselves without any help from a grown-up. Today's work is really fun because it involves eating a snack. Are you ready to see what it is? For today's work, you will need a snack. I have this granola bar. You will need a small washcloth in a small bowl of water, or you can just use a baby wipe instead. And you will also need a mirror. Now I will be looking directly into the camera because I can see myself that way. So the first thing you need to do is eat your snack. So I'm going to take my granola bar and open it up. Pull the wrapper down and take a bite of my snack. Mmm. Make sure that I finish chewing. And after you've finished your snack, does a grown-up ever have to wipe your face clean? Well, today you're going to get to practice that skill all by yourself. So once you've finished eating, look in the mirror. Let's see. Do I see anything on my face that needs to be cleaned? So now you're going to take your baby wipe, or if you're using a cloth, You're going to take the cloth, dip it in the water. Now we don't want it too wet. We don't want the water to be dripping. So squeeze any extra water out like this. Now look in the mirror again. Take your cloth and you're going to cover it over your fingers like this and use your thumb to hold the cloth in place. Now look in the mirror and you're going to gently take the cloth and wipe any food that you see around your mouth or on your face. Just like that. Now your face is all clean and you did it all by yourself. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. When you look in the mirror after you finish your snack, and if you don't see anything on your face, it's still a good idea to give it a clean wipe anyway. Thanks for learning all about personal hygiene with me this week. Next week, we will continue our unit on practical life skills with a focus on dressing independently. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. You can also find me on outschool.com for my live and interactive classes. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Can you wave goodbye like this? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll see you on Monday.